Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter. Welcome to your Tennis Now news update. Well, the first week of the French Open delivered some surprises. 2014 finalist Simona Halep, number 5 seed Caroline Wozniacki, and number 6 seed Genie Bouchard all out in week 1. 33-year-old Mirjana Lucic-Baroni upset number 3 seed Halep in straight sets, scoring her second Grand Slam victory over Simona. She says she is proud of herself for getting such a huge win. Lucic-Baroni was a semi-finalist at Wimbledon way back in 1999. She bounced Halep out of the U.S. Open last summer and overpowered her in their rematch in Paris. Eugenie Bouchard's downward spiral seems to be continuing. The Wimbledon finalist ends her clay court campaign with just one win, slumping to a 7-10 record this season. Genie says she just doesn't feel like herself lately out on the court. Reigning champion Rafa Nadal has had a good week as he looks for his 10th French Open title. Rafa made big news off the court, confirming that he's requested chair umpire Carlos Bernardes not work in his matches. It seems the two had a dispute in Rio earlier this year when Nadal wanted to change his shorts during a changeover and the chair umpire threatened him with a time warning violation. While Nadal said he respects and likes the man, he says Bernardes just wasn't respectful to him in Rio de Janeiro. Stan Wawrinka chimed in on this controversy and says that some chair umpires just aren't as strict on the top players because they're afraid of losing the chance to work the big final matches. He says the umpires on those outside courts are much tougher to deal with. Wawrinka, you see, has also asked that a certain umpire not work his matches, but he says player requests should only be honored in the case of umpire errors and not because of personality conflicts. So, is Rafa right in his request, or is there a double standard on the tour? Tell us what you think in the comment section below. Classic rockers AC/DC played a concert in Paris on opening day of Roland Garros, and the top seed rocked out with the fans in the crowd. Turns out the guys in the band are big tennis fans. Guitar player Angus Young watched Roger Federer's win over Marcel Granollers. The Swiss maestro and the rock star took this photo afterwards, #inspiration and legend. Australian Open quarterfinalist Nick Kyrgios upset Rafa Nadal at Wimbledon last year and beat Roger Federer in Madrid earlier this month. Nick may be a major player off the court as well, it seems. The 20-year-old Aussie tells Australian GQ magazine that top players get a lot of attention from the ladies. He says you fly around the world doing what you love, playing tennis, and if you're good enough, you might get the girls too. You think? Nick denied rumors that he's dated Victoria Azarenka. He says he doesn't date the female players, that's just a little too close to home for him. Well, Caroline Wozniacki is out at the French Open, so she will not see any more tennis in Paris. But leading up to the event, she was quite busy, hanging out with BFF Serena Williams and actress Eva Longoria. The former number 1 lit up the pages of the Sunday Times UK, talking about her former beau, Rory McIlroy, where she admitted they do not speak, but she says there are no hard feelings between the two. And what about K-Ro's rumored relationship with Houston Texans star J.J. Watt, or as some call the power couple, Wozniacki? Gotta love that one. The magazine says she giggled at that question and offered no response, so we shall see. That's the tennis news for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.